It is my everyday witch hat.
Have like a pink string on the front.
Oh, it's not very witchy. Hey, it's Megan.
And Sue,
The Spine Breakers. And this is Spine Breakers After Dark.
So, if you're new to this segment, what we usually do is we read a short horror erotica story.
We do.
And then we talk about it.
Yeah, and we sometimes read excerpts and share the gory goodness with all of you.
Yeah. But this time, we don't have an erotica story. It's just a straight up horror. But we thought it would be interesting nonetheless.
It is from this gem, which I picked up at a used bookstore. Called
Just look at the cover. Look at it, take it in.
Just absorb the cover. Really take it in.
Skin of the Soul. Edited by Lisa Tuttle. But the story we'll be talking about is called Boobs by Suzy McKee Charnas. And we're gonna drink Convict Hill Oatmeal Stout, which I got while I was in Texas, and it's made in...
This is Austin on this side of it.
It's from Independence Brewing Company. Maybe it's Austin then. Austin. There we go. And it says it's robust and heady.
Also appropriate for the segment then, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe we should have poured it in a glass to get that head.
That robust head.
I've already had it. I like it. I think it's really good.
That is tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes my witchy little familiar.
Sweet and malty, our little...
Oh, she's not loving this.
She looks creepily like the cat on the cover.
Yeah, Boobs. So this is a story of a teenage girl, and she gets made fun of because she's kind of the first, or I guess preteen. Is she preteen?
I think she's preteen, yeah.
So she's the first in her class to get boobs. And so there's, you know, she gets picked on, and there's this one boy in particular who really, like...
He calls her Boobs.
Like, that's her nickname.
She becomes known as Boobs.
Yeah, like, that's her nickname thanks to this douchebag. So, so then she starts to have her period, and she discovers that instead of actually having her period, she turns into a werewolf.
Yeah. And it's also the full moon.
Corresponds to the full moon. Absolutely. Yeah. So her moon happens on the moon, and then she turns into a werewolf.
So she loves being a werewolf.
She really digs it.
And she starts out, she goes and explores, and she eats some dogs, which I didn't love.
No.
She ate a terrier, which really made me sad because my dog is a terrier.
Yeah.
But she starts out eating dogs.
She does.
And then one day she thinks,
you know what I'll do?
You know who I could eat? Billy Douchebag.
This motherfucker.
Who called me Boobs.
Yeah.
So she tricks him. She tells him that if he comes to this park at this time, she will let him fondle her boobs, basically.
She lures him with her budding feminine
he's like,
wiles.
hell yeah.
He's like, fuck yeah, I'll go mess around with boobs.
Yeah, and so he's waiting there for her, and she comes in her wolf form and literally rips his face off.
She does.
Literally rips his face off.
And his throat, I think, too. She just rips his throat out.
Well, he's still alive. She eats his face first, and
he's still alive. He's gurgling.
And then she rips his throat out and puts him out of his misery.
She does.
But, that was the...
So it's a gist. I mean, she decides that she digs being a werewolf, and she doesn't always eat people, but, like, sometimes she does, and...
Yeah, and that's how it ends. Is she's just like, I'm glad that I turned into a werewolf instead of menstruating.
I like this.
I kind of wish I did, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I
guess I don't really want to eat.
I mean, I have a short list that I could knock out, but then, like, once that's done...
Well, the thing is though, that she decides to only eat people who she thinks are up to no good.
Which, like, I've got a short list of people that, like, I don't want to fuck with anymore. So, like, I just eat them. And then, but when that list runs out, like, I don't know who I would eat.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing in the story. She's like, I ate all the people I hate, so now I'm just going to eat people who seem like they're shady.
Yeah. And she, like, subsists on, like, random animals in between.
Yeah.
People feedings.
Right.
Because apparently people taste the best.
Yeah. Of course.
I mean, why wouldn't they?
So, that was the basic story, but it was actually pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, it was honestly, like, the stories in this book, like, the cover is super deceiving because the cover makes it seem like they're going to be just, like, flat garbage. But the stories in this book are actually quite good. Like, I really enjoyed them. There's been, like, 1.5 stories that I didn't love. Because, like, one was just this girl is, like, real obsessed with her mom. And, like, her mom's in her dreams all the time.
Norman Bates?
No, kind of like her mom was, like, real shitty, and then she's afraid of turning into her mom, so it was more, you know. And then, like, one was this, like, poetry thing that wasn't that great. But, like, the first story in this collection was my favorite, and I thought it was pretty excellent. So...
And it's called Lightning Bolt, right?
Lightning, yeah.
Lightning Rod.
Lightning Rod.
Lightning Rod.
Yeah.
Which sounds like it could be erotica.
It sounds like it could be sexual.
By Melanie Tem, in
yeah.
case anyone was curious.
But that one I thought was, like, exemplary, and I really, really dug it. So,
yeah. I've only read Boobs from this collection. But I like that there's a little afterword after every story where the author kind of talks about why they wrote it or, you know...
Their inspiration for it or...
and she talks about the reception she got from different, like, age groups and stuff. Because she says this story, apparently originally it was published with a different ending because people thought that the main character, Kelsey, was, like, too cold-blooded about killing dogs and people. And I was surprised by that because apparently this is the original ending that some people thought was...
Too cold.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't really feel that way. I mean, I don't love that she killed dogs.
No, I wish she wouldn't have killed dogs, but, like, I feel nothing about her killing dick bags, you know.
Right.
Like, ripped
I actually thought she showed a fair bit of humanity because she, after killing some innocent dogs and getting a taste for human flesh, she becomes, like, more selective, and she's like, oh, I actually kind of felt bad about killing those dogs. I don't know, I didn't really feel like she was cold, but then she says that, the author says that when she had women in their 20s and 30s read it, they did not feel that way, and had the same feeling I did, which was like, I kind of wish she hadn't killed dogs, but, like, also, yeah, I've definitely wanted to rip someone's face off before.
Especially when I'm on my period, you know? Like, that's prime face ripping time.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Mine's, like, the week before my period. That's when I want to rip people's faces off.
I don't, like, I'm very, very lucky and, like, super fortunate that I don't have terrible PMS, but I do always have one, like, 24-hour span of time where everything either makes me cry or I want to murder everything.
That's pretty much how I am, but it's usually 1 to 2 days. Yeah, so it's not that bad, but it's always the week before my period. It's never when I'm on it. When I'm on my period, I just feel like sleeping the entire time because I feel drained.
I want to eat the world. Like, I want to eat everything.
Like, I want brownies.
I want, like,
in my face.
I want carbs. Like, I want carbs constantly when I'm on my period. And I just want to, like, curl up with something warm and stuff carbs into my face and have someone tell me I'm pretty. Like, that's all I want. That's all I need.
I don't need someone to tell me I'm pretty. I just need people to leave me alone so I can nap for 2 days total, at least. Anything else do you want to say about Boobs?
I liked it. Like I said, this has been a very, like, pleasantly surprising collection of short horror stories. I've really dug it. You should totally read it when I finish it.
I feel like you're... I think
Sasha fucked up our... Oh, thingy. There we go.
So, that was Boobs.
That was Boobs, y'all.
And
Boobs. This is Convict Hill.
I really like this.
Yeah, this is very tasty.
Hill. I think it's pretty damn good. Nice winter, cold weather beer.
All the, like, winter beers are coming out already.
8%.
Oh dear.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Yeah, they already have, like, the Christmas, like, holiday Christmas beers out. I'm like, it's not even Halloween yet.
It is still spooky season. Let me have this.
When I post this, it probably will be Halloween.
So happy Halloween.
So happy Halloween, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna drink mulled wine and pass out candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe watch The Shining.
So let us know if you liked this. We haven't done an After Dark in a while, but we really enjoy doing these.
Yeah,
so
these are really fun.
Hopefully you guys liked it too. This one maybe wasn't as funny because the story was actually good.
And it wasn't erotica.
Sexy.
Yeah, so thanks for watching, and if you have any horror erotica tales that you'd like to see us discuss, please let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a spooky Halloween.
Ooh. That was a very not spooky woo.
Woo.
Ooh.